Hey guys, and welcome to my YouTube video. In this tutorial video, I will be teaching you how to file for divorce without an attorney. I chose to pick this tutorial because even though I am planning on becoming a family attorney, I understand that not everyone has the means to pay for one. Us lawyers can become pretty pricey. If you're planning on filing for divorce in the state of Texas without a lawyer, your spouse or soon-to-be ex-spouse must not object. Let's say for this tutorial that you and your spouse are on good terms who just are wanting to end the relationship. Step 1. Locate the court that has jurisdiction. Pretty much, the county you or your spouse have lived in for the past 90 days has technical jurisdiction, with the contingency that one of you has had to be living in the state of Texas for at least 6 months prior, or technically neither of you can file in Texas. On the Step 1 slide of the video, I put all the counties in Texas with the corresponding cities. That way you can find your city and match it up with the technical county. Step 2. Prepare a petition for divorce. It sets out the basic information required for the Texas Family Code, such as the grounds for and request for divorce, request for division of the community property and recognition of the petitioner's separate property, and a request for orders concerning the children, pets, anything of that nature. The division of the community property includes items such as homes, cars, anything the two of you own together. The separate property is exactly what it says, anything that owns to either one of you separately. Step 3. Notify your spouse. The state of Texas requires you to either hire a process server to hand out a hard copy or obtain a waiver citation. A process server is a person who serves writs, warrants, subpoenas. They're normally a sheriff or deputy. In layman's terms, I always compare them to the people that you see on all the crime shows that walk up to you, say your name, and you've been served. A waiver citation allows the other party to confirm the receipt of the divorce without having to hire a server. That often saves money when you can just hand it to them personally. Step 4. Agree on terms with your spouse. Texas requires a waiting period of 60 days before a judge can intervene and make any ruling. During this time, you and the other party should finalize all issues such as child support and custody, alimony, property, and any other problems that you think might arise. That way, this divorce case doesn't have too many delays. If at any time during Step 4, you and your spouse keep on disagreeing on certain issues, you can always hire a divorce mediator, which is still cheaper than a full-time attorney. A divorce mediator is a hired, neutral third party that meets with the both of you in an effort to discuss and resolve the issues in your divorce. Step 5. File a final degree of divorce. A final degree of divorce is a document drafted memorizing the agreement made in Step 4. Make sure to talk to the court's administrator, so if the document needs to be reviewed over, you have made time for that process. Each county has different rules about if the process needs to be reviewed or if not, so just call them and find out. I put an example form on the slide in Step 5. Step 6. Schedule a final hearing. To schedule a final hearing, contact the district clerk's office and the relevant family court to schedule a hearing. You can normally just Google your district's information and the number should be right there. If you and your spouse made all the agreements before walking into court, then that session should be relatively quick. From all the research that I have done, it seems that the judge will just ask some basic questions and then sign off on the divorce. I know I just threw a lot of information at you guys, but of course, rewatch the video if anything is confusing, and you can contact me at all times. Thanks for grading my video. I hope it was at least somewhat interesting.